The second bloodbath for the day, as it was foreshadowed by none other than Order himself. Speaking of Order, his presentation is in order, and yes, this is indeed Order, our teal Terran, going up against our purple Protoss, Guillemot. I'm gonna try to pronounce it as nicely as possible. So yeah, both players are from Team GDA. They are teammates. They should know each other. They should have some practice games. They should have a couple of nice things. Okay, this is interesting. So, despite seeing a purple and teal, Order is asking Guillemot if he's still rocking the purple. Guillemot is saying, as always. And then Order says that he swapped to yellow. And yeah, Guillemot just said that he's a blue now, so I'm not sure. I'd like to say I'm not colorblind. Oh, you were yellow. Well, I basically have the red-green thing, so... Yeah, not sure. Anyways. No, it's still the same. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Colors don't mean a thing. We're here for StarCraft 2, so let's see some StarCraft 2, as I'd say we have a sort of a standard opener nowadays, the 2 gas opener from Order. I believe we've seen matches from Order where he actually went for this. Trying to recall some of the previous season, or like in the past. Obviously, like I want to say this this double gas opener came into popularity like a year, maybe year and a half ago, something like that. Maybe time just flies super fast and I am tripping as well, but I don't know. Anyways, Triad Council is going to be the tech of choice for Guillemot. Oh, and we have a wonderful... Oh, please tell me this is going to be a Dark Shrine. Please tell me this is going to be a Dark Shrine. Please tell me this is going to be a Dark Shrine. Where better to hide your Dark Shrine than in the face of your opponent? Sort of. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine. Yes! I love when I'm right. I love when I'm right. Okay, so clue number 1 for a successful bloodbath in TVP, Dark Templars. Makes the game more chaotic. And by the looks of it, Order is just gonna try to take down these this adept and just wastes a lot of time, I'd say. But there's gonna be plenty of Reapers to bump this Stalker out of the wall. Oh, this is smart. This is smart. This is actually smart from Guillemot, because now the Stalkers are not gonna be in danger of being bounced out of the wall. Oh, but the Reapers actually can come up into this base and just see what's going on. Okay, I want Order to actually go. Oh, this is also smart. So he starts Blink just to have the animation. I wouldn't even be surprised if he would cancel this just to have enough money for those DTs, as for now he has only money for a single DT and there's 6 probes falling. Obviously these Hellions will not be able to jump up there. If that would have been the case, then it would be quite painful, to be fair. I think... Okay, maybe he's not going to cancel it. So we're gonna have a double DT shenanigan over here. Oh, this is just now a orbital command. It's gonna have that scan, and there's gonna be a scan on this base as well quite soon, but not before a couple of probes, sorry, a couple of SCVs will go down. And that's already 6. So far it equalizes and overcomes the bloodbath on the workers. Oh, this is so good for Guillemot. Where's that second DT? Is there a second DT? Nope, no second DT anymore. And there's another one. So a Raven will be in order, that's for sure. No pun intended. Okay, Forge, and we don't have a third base, which kind of makes me uncomfortable, to be fair. I would love to see a third base somewhere. Even like a proxy base, you know what? I wouldn't mind to see a proxy base somewhere. Like, just give me a proxy base for shits and giggles. Alright, so Bioplay coming up for Order, double Tech Lab for Stim and Combat Shield. I'm going to have some Cloak Banshees. This is also something quite new that Terrans started playing. I've seen the man himself, Clem, and good old Guillemot, playing some Cloak Banshee shenanigans in TVP. Stalkers are having their blink, so basically there's gonna be a bit of map control here. Now that third base is super late, and DT blink. Okay. I mean, for a Dark Shrine that is quite exposed, that could go down in any moment just by a random scout, it is quite a risky strategy to invest that much in blink DTs. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this is going to turn out. Okay, Stalker's trying to poke, but oh, he finds the position where he's basically not in range for the tank. Order is gonna move the tank just a tad bit. Okay, nice cancel here on the depot. I'm just gonna save 75 minerals. Two DTs gonna get picked up, and do you even have the chance to... No, there's no more chances to actually snipe anything here. Maybe concussive shell, but that's pretty much it. It's only pure Marauder. Okay, Prism has sneaked in. 1 DT, 2 DTs, and these have blink, so they will be super annoying. But on the other side, oh, the double Banshee is actually striking quite nice. Imagine if there was a mine over here. It would have been the biggest fireworks in the entire world. There's still more DTs. Oh, there we go. I wouldn't even mind if he would blink these DTs on top of those tanks. Oh, now it's actually quite dangerous. Oh, he needs to pull away. Oh, he didn't blink either. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. The control seems a tad bit off due to those two Banshees just trying to do some damage, and Guillemot has to pay attention to that as well. Order is actually doing a really good job just trying to keep the game as close as possible. Obviously down 15 workers is not going to be great. There is a third command center, so that's still not the worst case scenario. It is super difficult. Now cannons are going to be placed down. Prism goes down once again, and now the scout has came in. So Order could just go and basically kill this Dark Shrine and force Guillemot to invest another 150 into the Dark Shrine at home, because there's already like blink DT shenanigans, but those are going to cost quite a lot of gas. Like, you want blink DTs in the late game in PvT. At least that was the case. Nowadays I don't even see that many, unless you like have to snipe planetaries or something. Marine drop is going to head to the main base. Well, yeah, that's my guess, I guess. That's where I would send it. Although that's kind of questionable because I'm not a Terran player. And if you listen to me for Terran advices, then you're probably better off just, you know, F10N with the F10N combination. Alright, let's see what the Marine drop can accomplish here. Oh, not that much. Well, actually, never mind. It's gonna be a recall. Okay, that's okay, that's questionable. Not sure what that recall achieved here, but didn't even try to blink after it. Okay, quite an interesting situation. Oh, is that a second prism? Yes, that was a second prism, and I believe there was a disruptor going down. No, never mind. No disruptor has fallen. This is a single disruptor. We don't have prism speed, so there's no way to get away from those Vikings, I guess. Okay, charge zealots and blink stalkers are just blinking forward, just trying to snipe a couple of these tanks. There's a bit of bio remaining, and let's see if this is gonna be enough or not. There's only +1. There's 1 for the Protoss, +1 for the Terran. But these are only stalkers, couple of zealots. I don't see force shields. No Guardian shield has been activated for now. And this is looking real like a bloodbath here. The game is a tad bit slower because both players are just playing on 3 bases, but yeah, I'm kind of craving that 4th base. Oh, and this is quite tough. It's gonna mine out these, but look at the oversaturation here. Like, there's oversaturation everywhere, literally. So Guillemot is now mining off of, I want to say 2.5 bases, if that's the case. I guess that's the case. But has workers for 3 full bases, if not even more. Yeah, it's more actually. So yeah, it's quite difficult to judge who's ahead here, as the mules will compensate quite a lot. Okay, 4th command center just now starting, as well as the 4th nexus, so still that's an advantage for the Terran. Nice warp in here to block this, but he's gonna scout the Colossus, so even gonna scout that there's extended thermal lance. If he paid attention to the red lasers, you can see these buddies here just emitting red lasers from their beautiful eyes. Sorry, just had to. Yeah. Okay, prism will split, but that also means that there should be a warp in into the main. Otherwise, this prism needs to stay or come back. Oh my god! Beautiful purification nova, and now the charge lots will go ahead. But there's the Cheetos dust. That's gonna be a bit of armor shred here. Colossi were not hit. Oh, and the Vikings are trying to actually deal with them. Colossi are once again protected. Nicely done here. Zealots are being unloaded, but once again the prism is taken down. That is quite painful. Order on point with the prism snipes. That's gonna be his next nickname, the prison sniper. Sounds weirdly familiar to prison sniper. On the other side, we have 17, 20 SCVs, actually 22, a full base worth of workers falling. But now, yeah, that's gonna be it. I want to say that something happened here, but that's not enough. A couple of stalkers warped in. There's already a dark shrine. Oh, there were a couple of dark templars here, so 3 Dark Templars will make it enough. Yeah, solid game here from both players. A bit of a chaos in the beginning, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. That means the Protoss Guillemot actually leads 1-0 against our Terran order. And we are loading into Golden Aura, our second map. And spawning in the bottom right side, once again, our teal Terran for Team GDA. This is Order. And his opponent, also from Team GDA, rocking the purple Protoss colors. It is Guillemot. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. That's one way to do it, I guess. Alright, let's see if we're gonna see the same double gas opener on the side of Order, as he tends to be quite a fan of it. Alright, by the looks of it, it's going to be a single gas, so I would say Reaper fast expand. Time has come, no more bio, let's go. I was expecting you to play mech. At least we've seen a bunch of mech today, right? Ibra played mech in all four games. Yeah, nice job, Mauzy. Best of 3, but 4 games. Nice. So in all 3 games. And by the looks of it, this has not been scouted. Ooh. Oh. I guess it happens to the best. Okay. This is weird. Can anybody explain to me what this is? Because I'm quite confused. I'm hella confused. I'm 100% confused. Okay, so this is even more chaotic because you're not supposed to actually place your gateway there. Also, you're not supposed to finish your engineering bay because this is a waste of 125 minerals, which you would get back 93 if my maths is correct. I'm always making the mistake of doing maths on stream. It's more like memory, right? So I'm not even trying to calculate what 75% of 125 is, but... Okay. Now that's gonna burn down for sure. Imagine a random SCV would show up and just repair it for infinity. That's quite a lot of workers just pulled out of the line. Yeah, still. Okay, now he fixes the workers. Oh, I'm still mesmerized by this gateway placement. What is this? Look at the rally point. You think it was like a misclick? Like wanted to place it here and just randomly placed it here and never found out? Like, it's very possible, right? I mean, oh boy. I don't know, this looks so weird. Okay. Oh, robo opener. This looks quite nice. Alright. What do we have here? We already have... Oh, is this gonna be a double cyclone drop? That's my question. Okay, this one is going to try and deny the scouting from the adept. Nicely done here. Command center being produced on the high ground, of course. I believe it had to be a bit late due to the eBay being finished. Maybe. Okay, are we seeing disruptor drops or colossi drop? Or, well, colossus, because there's only a single colossus that can fit into a war prism. You can fit 2 disruptors, but not 2 colossi. Makes kind of sense, to be fair. Oh, this is huge oversaturation here. Order is even taking over the SCV count. or the work account, so to say. And there's no third base on the side of Guillemot, so, well, it's sort of explanatory because, you know, there shouldn't be. Oh, but what should be is Prism Speed, I'd say. Okay. Oh, there's no double drop here. Oh, this is gonna be so painful. Oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. My heart stopped beating for a moment there. That would have been, well, I wouldn't say game over, but would have set order back ages. These stalkers will not have blink because there's no Twilight Council yet. That means order can check off the DTs. Well, there's always a possibility if you haven't scouted that it's on the map somewhere. You know, just keeping the Terran guessing. I hate that there's no... I hate that there's no Prism Speed, honestly. I hate it. Where's the second disruptor? Is there no second disruptor? Okay. And we have charge on the way, so this is gonna be one of those disgusting builds where nothing makes sense. It's like you open with that gateway, you confuse your opponent for an eternity. They will want to delete the game after they lose this, because it's going to be at the hand of a random purification nova from downtown. Yeah, now we're gonna see a Colossus drop potentially, or maybe just charge Colossus with a couple of stalkers, not blink stalkers, regular stalkers, and hyper flight rotors. Single Banshee. We have cloak. Single Banshee. No other one in production. Not for now, at least. They were going for speed. Huh? Oh! Okay, it's gonna cloak. I could stay and just at least scout around to see what's happening. Wow, this is actually... This is so confusing. So, it's gonna be a mech game, that's all we know here. That is exactly all we know. Not more, not less. No more, no less. Third Nexus is not even saturated yet, so it's gonna look quite difficult to do anything as Guillemot, I believe, because there's going to be a couple of tanks, a couple of banshees, and you're gonna have charge lots more or less. Okay, it's gonna almost take down that Banshee. We're waiting on potentially another round of warpins. Maybe not. Yeah, I still don't know why there's no Prism Speed. Oh, there was a bit of a drop. Oh, that got cleaned up, I think. Yeah, that got cleaned up. Let's see how Order defends this Zealot run by. Or Zealot drop into the main. Okay, nice. Nice so far. Yeah, I think this is gonna get cleaned up for sure. Oh, drops the auto turret, burns the energy. Now, oh, it's gonna go down. Where's the purification nova? Oh, it's gonna be a big one. Actually did quite a lot of damage. The depot is burning. I might as well just want to save it. It doesn't cost you as much as building a new one. Although it will not supply block you, but... Okay, it's gonna repair the tanks and... should actually repair those depots? That's not gonna be the case. Okay, fair enough. Happens to the best, I guess. Prism once again went down, so... Guillemot is gonna be notorious for losing prisms. Oh, and in the meantime we have a Hellion run by. 7 probes already have fallen. And now everything just goes in. Banshee's actually dealing with that Colossus. Nicely done here by Order. Is going to somewhat stabilize. 14 workers have fallen and counting most likely. Well, not yet because there's a cannon. There is a battery as well. So, oh, another prism. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. I just told Winter because we're collecting some nice lines or something. And I said Order's new name is gonna be the Prism Hunter, or Guillemot's new name is gonna be the Prism Feeder. It's one or the other, or maybe both. Winter is making these player cards, which I'm going to utilize as well deeper down in the tournament. Okay, close to the Banshees finally. Oh, goes for the recall. Instantly goes for the recall. There's already, I think, five, maybe 6 prisons. There's 2 here, 3 in the other game. Another Hellion run by, but there's not that many probes here. Okay, Banshees are going to try and focus down as many probes as possible. There is an observer here, right? Yep, there is, so... Oh, but the cannon is not going to be in range in the main base. Hellion run by will try to go in. These are blue flame Hellions, so it's going to be quite nice. Oh, they line up! Even with battery overcharge. Oh, he needs to be very careful. He cannot heal all of them at once. Maybe could send in the Banshees. Maybe that's what he's going to do. He's going to send them into the natural. He's going to put them in a safe place. But 14 workers have fallen, so this sort of battle mechy playstyle is actually working out for Order, so it's quite nice to see it because it's a bit more different from the mech that we've seen before. Is this going to be Mass Banshee? What are we looking at here? Is there a fusion core? No. Is this going to be Mass Raven? Okay, so Raven or Banshee would make the most sense. Or there's like a fusion core being forgotten. Three more command centers actually coming in. Oh, is gonna move in with these tanks as well. Is gonna siege up all 4 tanks. And unlike the Zerg Biles or the Zerg corrosive Biles from the Ravagers, there is no such thing unless there's like, you know, a disruptor from downtime, but that's not going to be possible with 4 tanks actually targeting it, or even more of them to actually hit anything. Oh, even that disruptor is actually getting targeted down. And the Void Ray is not a bad call. It's not the worst call, let's just put it that way, but... you know what? There's only like Cyclones here and 2 Vikings. So Void Rays could actually be low-key OP here if he manages to get a nice count up. But yeah, this is 7 tanks. This is 7 tanks and units are still flowing across the map. It's gonna be a lot of Cyclones. Do we have Hyperflight Rotor? Not Hyperflight Rotors, Hurricane Thrusters? No, not yet. So these Cyclones are still quite slow. I wouldn't actually mind to see some of them. Even like Hellions, yeah. I was expecting Guillemot to tap out soon because Order was just keeping up the pressure. We can already see that this Nexus will fall, the probes will fall, there's no other Nexus. And yeah, after that it would have been just a downward spiral. Nothing too much to add here. Nicely done here by Order. That means for a second time today we are moving into a game number 3. Oh boy. What a weird series, but in a good way. In a good way. I actually enjoyed it. Overall, I think I enjoyed it. I obviously could have my nitpickings with this one as well, because we've seen a couple of weird things that might not have been sort of, you know, on point and all that stuff, but yeah. We already see Mr. Order here in the bottom left side asking for a boring macro game because the last one was too chaotic. And his opponent, let's see what he responds with. It is gonna be Guillemot in the top right side. Both players once again from Team GDA, and I believe they probably know each other well enough to know what's up. All right, second, sorry, the probe scout coming in, and not second barracks. What am I saying? Once again, we're gonna have a double gas opener. Okay, SCV goes away. I'm gonna delay the barracks a couple of seconds, but nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Let's see if we're gonna have a Nexus before Core or Core before a Nexus. It's always a nice question to answer. By the way, I'm pretty sure if you mess up your rally point, the unit can still get stuck here. Oh, look at that. So that's why we see a zealot. In that case, I don't really understand the second pylon, to be honest. Like, probably you're going to make the Terran question the lack of a second pylon if they scout. Maybe they don't even realize it. Okay, so Order is not gonna go for a Marine, but goes for the reactor straight up. And we have a proxy Stargate. This is a decent position. Oh my god, this is getting scouted on it! Oh, this is nice. Imagine if this would have been the case to just, you know, go for what you call it, some shield batteries as well. So now that the Stargate has been scouted, Order can deal with it. Gonna have Cyclones coming up. I mean, I would assume that Proxy Void Ray would be really weak against this version of Terran, as lots of Terrans open they open, you know, double gas. That means they will have money for everything. So okay, by the looks of it, the Cyclone is gonna move out as well. You'd have to will force the issue here. And there's not gonna be a mine to actually burrow next to something and just, you know, cheekily just take it down, take down wherever. I believe a mine is enough to actually take down an Oracle, if I recall correctly, you know, if memory serves well. Oracle is gonna move in, and there's nothing in position, although Order saw it. Did not have anything in position in the mineral line. There's only a single mineral line, so no excuses here. It's already a bit of chaos here, but not the end of the world, of course. Order a tad bit behind in workers, but that's just natural how the matchup works. We're going to have a Twilight Council. Oh, the Cyclone is gonna go down. Nicely done here by Guillemot. Oh, and now the Cyclone needs some time to actually lock on to something new. It has like probably like what, 3 seconds, I believe. That's a 3-second cooldown, so it's not as broken as it was. We could see that in action. Oracle will park outside in the dead space next to the right side of the main. Second Void Ray, okay. I'm a fan. Oh my god, it get me out of here! What are these games? So, proxy Stargate into Dark Shrine. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is great. Oh, he's going for... Oh, he's gonna go for the turret. Let's see the repair. Oh, one of the voids is gonna go down. And oh, even the oracle. Oh my god, the miscontrol here. It's gonna go for the recall, but I don't think it's gonna... Oh, okay, it's gonna be in time. Wow. Wow. This is what you have to deal with. Well, I kind of know that. You know, I feel like Protoss relies too much on gimmicks. As I said many times, the concept is not bad. I like how they look. I like how they play separately, but they rely on so many gimmicks. It's amazing. Like, I wouldn't wanna know what's happening otherwise. Like, if they would try to like macro and not rely on any sort of gimmick or like shortcut or anything like that. That's the sad part, because sometimes they feel forced to do this. And then there comes the other two races and they're like, oh, you know what, if Protoss does this, then default is gonna be like either turtling, ruining like 40 minutes of their lives, well, both of the players' lives, or it's gonna be like a proxy or two base play, something that's difficult to hold and obnoxious and all that stuff. It could be all of these things, to be fair. Okay, there's the scan. It's gonna take down the DT. There's one more DT alive and well, as we have this marine drop coming into the main base of Order. Potentially gonna have a Templar Archives, but you already have like the Dark Shrine. You can make a couple of Archons. You don't need like 6 billion Archons, and if you afford the Templar Archives, you most likely don't want to go. Well, you have to go Robo, I guess, but no, you don't have to actually. I'm so confused, honestly. So this marine drop will achieve some goals here. Oh, potentially gonna lose this. Doesn't look like to be the case. Probably Guillemot will chase this down if possible. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. What happens if you actually put a command center on it? Can you? Can you actually put a command center on it? I guess not. I want to say. So by the looks of it, this is going to go down, and the proxy shenanigans will cease to exist. Where's the third command center? There's the third command center, and we have 4 tanks. We have 4 tanks for each base. Oh, 2 tanks per base, I guess. And by the looks of it, it is gonna be... Is it gonna be some kind of biomech? I mean, I'm not even sure. Do we have stim? No, we have no stim on the way. Okay, we have double armor. Never mind. Another mech game. Order had enough. It says, you know what? This works. I'm gonna do this. Edissa. That's what I'm gonna do. Guillemot is trying to power up as much as possible on these 3 bases and try to solidify his position and then go into something storm base by the looks of it. Oh, but he's also going for Robo Bay and Bling DTs. I look at the gas count and I'm like, okay, how do you actually afford this? And it's like, don't worry, Mauzy, I got this, I got you. He has a couple of Templars, which are gathering those pesky energy points for that obnoxious, yet very balanced, super easy to dodge, never ever lost to it, in my mind, good unit, which is called Storm. Obviously, I'm a non-biased caster. I hate both Terran and Protoss the same. Bio is a conspiracy theory spread by the Cabal to stop Terrans from meching. I'm not a fool, so I see right through it. Okay, double auto turret. As there is one more auto turret in this, I believe. Okay, drops another one. And double Banshee is gonna move in, and that's already 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're learning to count here. Feel free to count with me at home. Everybody watching at home, feel free to count. Protoss players will be like, brother man, once I lose this amount of probes, I'm like, you know, I have two modules. I have the F2A move, and if that doesn't work, plan B, F10N. After this amount of workers fall. So now order for, I'd say the first time in this game, takes over the lead in the SCV count. Worker count looks quite low on both sides, so obviously there was a bit of harassment here and there, so we're not going to go into too much detail here because, you know, considering the chaos, this is still nice. And once again, 8 workers falling on the side of Guillemot, so quite nicely done. I was looking at not the mini map. I should have looked at the mini map. I also should have turned on the lights because the light from the monitor in the super dark room is like burning my eyes out. Okay, a couple of Hellions move across the map. These are blue flame Hellions, by the way. I just double checked, but yes, they are. And look at that. We have potentially Sky Terran incoming. So, I'd say Mass Banshee. Is a dream becoming a reality? Or is this some kind of misclick? To go for +2 air weapons. Ship weapons. Okay, so far 42 workers have fallen on the Protoss side. The impressive part is Guillemot is only 11 workers behind. That means the reproduction of these workers has been significantly better than what I would expect here in the midst of this chaos, or what I would be capable of in the midst of this chaos. So we're counting 7 prisms so far. So I believe the minimum number for Guillemot to lose is basically at least 2 per game. That's the ratio. Everything above that is bonus. So this is gonna be quite interesting. We have Storm for some reason. Like, I'm not even sure why do we have Storm here, but I guess the scouting was not 100%. It was a bit confusing because it also confused me as a caster a tad bit when I saw that Marine drop, right? So by that time, the Templar Archives was already in production. So I suppose Guillemot, by the time he already had Storm, he realized that, yeah, this is basically not it. Like, I'm not sure. Order, what did you feel about Storm when you saw it against Mech? Were you happy? If you're still in the chat. Oh boy, this is looking quite tough for our Protoss player, to be honest. Because we're soon approaching that 5 base Terran. And if that 5 base Terran kicks in, no Protoss dev ball is going to save the Protoss here. Colo Storm is questionable. Questionable, I think, is how to put it, is generous. Those units will die soon. Oh yeah, you're like, let's pretend that they don't even exist. Oh, cloak, but there's an observer. Oh, it's not in range, but he sees them. Couple of Dark Templars moving in. Was it the was it another prism? Nope. Okay, by the looks of it, it wasn't another prism. Thank God. Oh, but there's a lot of banshees. Look at that mech army, man. It's quite scary. And the Protoss is attacking into this. Like, this is wet dreams for the Terran. Like, I'm looking at this, and this is like, yeah, this ain't it. I'd want to say, like, this isn't the angle, but this isn't the angle either. This is not an angle. Oh, this could be an angle, but I think he could try to attack this base. And that's pretty much it. He should try to mine out this space and take this one. Or base. Well, try to mine out that middle wall. I'm gonna clean up these rocks, but obviously Guillemot is in range of that sensor tower. Almost in range of both sensor towers. Oh, that's a massacre here. Oh my god. Oh, this is looking like a real bloodbath, but it's a one-sided bloodbath. Like, Protoss is just bleeding out unit after unit. Oh, I now see where the... Oh no! Prism number 8! Prism number 8 has fallen. How many prisms can you lose in a single series? If we lose one more, it's gonna be quite nice. We have a battle cruiser, so we have Ricky the Swarm Host. Kind of don't remember what the other one was. Oh, okay. This is looking quite tough. Look at those speed banshees just pushing forward. Colossi will fall for sure, as these banshees are putting a dent into the Protoss defenses. Squishy as they may be, they are going to get rid of this, and there's no observer anymore. And if there's no cannons, then detection is going to be a bit of a problem. 3 extra void rays coming in with flux veins, which is the void ray speed, but this looks quite tough. Shield back the overcharge though, actually doing quite a lot of damage, and by the looks of it, this is actually somewhat of a hold. Well, unless Order has something to say about this with this store. Okay, these tanks are going to take down this Nexus. They're going to be like, hey buddy, this is occupied, I was here first. And this is still a hold, like 19 minutes in. I thought that this surely is going to be the last one. Order still massively ahead, so it will have a lot of issues here. Oh, but the DT has been warped in. Oh, and now these tanks are going to get cleaned up. This command center will get cleaned up as well. And on the other side, 12 probes, 13, 14, 15 are falling. And oh, maybe the Stargate will fall as well. Well, not until that Void Ray comes out. But one less Stargate, that's going to be another 150 minerals wasted on that. Ooh, Arras, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Thank you. Hope you had a good stream. You actually got here for the very last game. We have the Hungarian Pro Series. This is game number 3 between Order and Guillemot. We have a bit of a bloodbath here. So we had bloodbaths today. We only had two games. Thank you once again. I don't know if Samo is here. He lurked. We're gonna give a shout out to Aras in just a moment. There's a bit of a cancel here. Oh, okay, so I'm not sure what the scan is for. I guess to see how many units are banked in the natural. A couple of mines are gonna get taken down. Don't even see, is there like an observer here? Don't think so. There was an observer here, but that's surely not in range, right? So I'm not sure how he saw them. Nope, nope, no observer here. Okay, let me just give a quick shout out to Aras. Thank you so much once again for the raid. Go ahead and follow Aras for some Grandmaster Zerg shenanigans. I sadly haven't been able to catch streams in general. But if I want to learn from someone, then surely I'm going to pick him. Okay, finally we are expanding towards that left side. Oh, but this is looking so scary. Oh my god, I just realized 12 doors marching across the map. This is like, you know, you look at it and you're like, wait, why do I hear boss music? This is literally that situation here. Oh my god, Guillemot is gonna fire a couple of disruptor balls, but only one of them hit, and this this Hellbat is gonna actually chase it down. Maybe not gonna be the case. Let's see, the Void Rays are actually turning on prismatic alignment, but is this gonna be enough? They're targeting the Raven. Oh no, this is not looking like it's going to hold. And for 22 minutes, Guillemot just held on to all the shenanigans that Order put him through. But yeah, no gimmicks can actually just make you hold this. How many? 9 Tor push. Took down 3 Tors, but yeah, this is already like the fantasy GG timing, the so-called copium overdose, call it whatever. Order has done it. Mac has prevailed. It's gonna eat another disruptor shot, but no purification Novas can actually deal with this. GG well played is the call, and that means Order will take it 2-1.